Hi everyone!
Hello.
Good evening.
Good evening,
Hello.
everyone.
How are you?
Oh, Nikki is too excited.
We're just a bunch of monsters with big hearts.
We just a bunch of monsters and we ready to fart.
Do you remember the TV show Boy with the Pig Heart?
Yeah,
So
Boy.
I'm Pig Heart Boy. That's my character. My character is Pig
Homebrew
Heart Boy.
skin. Homebrew skin.
Homebrew skin, Pig Heart Boy. The abilities are crazy because naturally it's homebrew and it's broken. Hey everyone.
Hey.
Welcome to Saturday Sidequest.
Yeah.
Saturday Sidequest.
Saturday side quest. Time for some monsters.
Saturdays are for the boys.
We're playing Monsterhearts 2, everyone.
I thought we were playing number one.
Oh no!
I'm very nervous, so be kind. This is the second time I've ever run a game like this. So we'll see how it goes.
If you're
You're a
mean,
rocket.
that's a blocker.
Don't be mean, please. No, in all seriousness though, we are learning this game sort of as we're playing through it. Obviously, I've read most of it and I understand half of it. I will remember a quarter of it. So
Fractions, guys. We're going back to school.
yeah, maths. Yeah. Do we have any announcements before we dive into them monsters?
YouTube, do a subscribe, watch shit, and tomorrow, Yuzu. Tomorrow, we are going to do a rerun of D&D because Twitch is a bitch. I said it, Jeff. More like Jeff Bozo, am I right? Fuck, I've got to learn the new guy's name. Tom is also frozen, which is just adds to like a whole ton of this.
He's playing a gargoyle, don't worry about it.
This is Tom's gargoyle state, and yeah, like it goofed. We're gonna push through with D&D and just hope that sometimes Twitch doesn't fuck us. So what will be happening is just bear with us, and on days shit happens, because technical stuff happens. We are cursed. On days stuff happens, we will just do a rerun of the D&D on the Sunday.
Maybe a rerun of this as well.
I mean, maybe. It's all going to go up on YouTube.
Yeah.
Warts and all, as Oliver Cromwell once said. Was it Oliver Cromwell that said that?
Oh, I don't know.
Tremendous. Tom's entire internet has just gone down.
Oh, excellent.
Hey, everyone.
Have our frames moved out of the way? Do you want me to call in?
There's nothing you can do, Lydia.
No, I'm
all the
enjoying
frames
it.
have gone.
So
the frames have. Hey,
what
look,
people
wait.
can see is Nikki's forehead.
Chaos ensues immediately.
Lydia's forehead, Lydia's shoulder, and Nikki's face. Oh,
he's back. He's not. His camera's back, but Tom isn't. Hey guys.
Oh god.
Look. Professional.
Just like a kind of local parish meeting on Zoom.
I'm coming. I would also like to say, Julie Weaver, you have no power here.
I hate
Julie
Jackie Weaver.
Read and understand the rules.
You have no power here.
Jackie Weaver is a queen, and I love her.
What isn't Watson all something a actual British politician once said?
Probably.
Oliver Cromwell when he was getting his portrait done, no? Or am I just making shit up?
I think you're making shit up.
He also made
sounds legit.
mince pie, eating a mince pie illegal and kissing on Christmas Day.
Just Christmas Day.
Yeah, he's a real character. He's a
also
real
responsible
character.
for so many Irish war crimes, I tell you.
Yeah.
Oh, there was also that. There was also the war crimes and the sort of like. I was going to call it a pseudo-genocide. It was just a genuine genocide.
No, it's just.
Yeah, it was just. It was just
racial
genocide, actually, guys.
Yep.
Yeah, this is really helping set the scene for my chill.
Oh, poor
teenage
Michelle.
bitch.
You're.
I'm so sorry.
I'm gonna just scooch over it and ignore them both. Moving on though, any other announcements?
Will happen at the end. Don't worry
Will
about
happen
it.
at the end. Quick, brief overview of what Monsterhearts is for people who don't know. It's think Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Twilight. I mean, Buffy the Vampire Slayer is like Monsters, but it's still teenagers.
Okay.
Monsters. Twilight's a better example. God, Teen Wolf. I feel like that would fit.
I feel like Teen Wolf fits almost too
Love
well.
Teen Wolf.
Yeah.
Like even just the name, Tom's Frozen.
Love it.
Tom's Frozen. It's all good. It's fine. We all scooch over it. just
Nikki's
push it
team
all under the
persona
carpet.
is really freaking me out already.
This Monsterhearts is basically the haha don't die you're so sexy Snapchat picture. It's basically that if it were a TTRPG.
Yeah.
Tom is having some problems.
That's okay. While Tom's having problems, I'm just gonna
Power
through and just let you guys know the general system. So it uses perfect. Thanks, Lydia. Powered by the Apocalypse system. So you roll 2d6, 10 and above, you succeed. 7, 8, and 9, you succeed, but something else happens, and anything 6 and below, you just fail. So it's a real simple system. Our kids here all have 4 stats. Again, I'm just going to power through. And
Just keep going. Ben, you got this.
So you have hot, cold, volatile, and dark.
Dark.
I believe.
Yeah.
Everyone has stats related to each one, depending on their character and like what they're good at. So you can do things like, if you want to try and turn someone on, get a bit flirty, or like just give them a wink, or just look super fucking hot and unintentionally turn someone on. You would roll a hot stat. If you want to be mean and shut someone down, like say a nasty comment, or
just ghost them.
ghost them.
Oh, fucking 2 blue ticks. Roll a cold.
Yeah, left on reply, you roll a cold check.
Red.
Volatile is if you want to maybe physically hurt someone. You want to punch your boyfriend in the face because he's being a dick.
It's when you want to make a messy bitch move.
Yeah, or if you just do not want to be in a situation anymore and you want to run away, that is also a volatile check. And finally, dark, which is I can't remember.
Dark is when you want to unleash the beast, as it were.
Unsettling. Yeah.
Gaze into the abyss. Go full monster.
Yeah. So gaze into the abyss would be making a dark check, which can be anything from doing a crazy blood ritual to get answers from some otherworldly being, or it can just be going on the dark web and googling, why is this new guy really cold and doesn't sleep?
Oh wait, you're talking about characters.
There's some other rules, but they're the basics of the rules. Tom's still not here.
Hey, relax, huh? Michelle's very nervous.
I am very nervous.
Hi, guys, if you were a monster, what monster would you be?
Yeah, I don't know. I've got a bit for you guys to explain who your characters are. But I don't know.
We sort of want to wait for young Tomothy.
We'll wait for young Tom.
Young Tom.
But
Young Tom's his rapper
Can
name.
you talk about? Do you want to talk about where we are, or anything like
Talk
that?
about the world.
Talk about the world. Okay, yeah, I can explain it a bit actually. That's a good point, because the game is, I believe, made by it's the settings and stuff that they give you are very American, and it a lot of those American TV show type things, like we mentioned Twilight, it's that kind of school system. But because we're all in England and that's the school system we know, it's a bit of both. So it's going to be more like British school, but the setting, and more like a British town, but with the vastness of America.
The kind of big empty spaces and
in between,
it's hard to get lost in an English town.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah.
Because every motherfucker knows who you are.
Well, no, it's not even that. So everyone would know knows each other in this town, but like the next town is like miles and miles away, so you are all sort of forced into this getting along with everyone here.
Whereas when growing up, I once took a wrong turning and ended up in a neighbouring county.
Yeah.
I went through an alleyway and ended up in a different county.
Was that like a kind of portal of some sort, or what happened there?
It was just an alleyway, and I ended up. Where was it? I can't remember where I ended up. Sorry, I think.
Oh.
Fun.
But it takes place in Fairvale, which is obviously a completely made up place by me. But if anyone's interested in the inspiration I've taken, think Arcadia Bay from Life is Strange. But between the town and coast, it's surrounded by like a luscious old Sherwood forest, British forest type situation. And yeah, like
bog beach vibes.
Yeah, it's like that kind of beach that's.
They've got those long like reeds growing through the sand and shit.
Oh no, it's not necessarily like that. It's rocky, but it's not necessarily a luscious beach all year round. Like summer, yeah, you may get a few tourists come through because it's nice and picturesque.
You get like 3 months of the year where it's a usable beach.
Yeah, exactly. Every other time it's just like, yeah.
Not a lot of surfing.
People walk their dogs wearing the thickest coats you've ever seen.
I don't really know much about surfing. I don't know if bays are good for surfing.
Yeah.
Then maybe it is.
Is this one of your other secret expertise, Nikki? Is surfing knowledge, not surfing practical, but surfing theory?
Surfing theory. So yeah, I've actually got GCSE in theoretical surfing. No, I just yeah, like bays are good for it, right? Because it's steady, like predictable waves.
Oh, that makes sense. I was just like, maybe it's not good for surfing for this reason, but maybe
they're not big waves, but they're steady and predictable, right? Am I just talking out my arse? Oh, fuck those.
I don't know. All I know is Cornwall's a good place for surfing.
Yeah, because it's like predictable waves. Hey, you guys seen that the cliffs of Dover are falling down? The country's literally falling apart.
Oh god, I enjoyed that.
Let's head to the bay, let's get away. They say what they're gonna say. A drink, pound. We're still waiting on young Mr. Thom. Hey, these things happen. We can't avoid them.
Things happen.
Anything can happen. Anyone, y'all in chat played Monster of the Week before?
Yeah, has anyone played it before? Because I'm very excited to play it. I'm a little
Monsterhearts, not Monster of the Week.
Monsterhearts.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Oh my god. We've been talking about lots of different games.
We talk about lots of different games.
But yeah, has anyone played it? Because I've heard it's really good. Obviously, Critical Role did it, and I didn't watch it. I should have, but I just didn't for some reason.
I'll be honest, I hadn't heard of it before the Cinderhearts, the Critical Role one, and that was fun.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm a D&D baby too. Like D&D is a system I know, and I'm very happy that we're doing Sidequest because it forces us to try new systems and see what we like, what we don't like, all of that stuff. But man, learning a new system.
Well, at least this one isn't quite like Cyberpunk.
That
time was thick.
Yeah.
Yeah, and not with 2 C's, unfortunately.
No.
I've got a thing. Hey guys, I've done a close on my Patreon because I'm burning out for you, baby. Jones Brothers, anyone? But that does mean that I'm gonna throw my games up on itch as pay what you want. So if you want to play 100 Goblins, if you want to play Scramble Wizards, or if you want to play January's game, which is drumroll. Petticoat Detectives, a roleplay heavy game based on Bridgerton.
Yeah.
So if you like some Bridgerton, so if you like some drama, I'm not putting up Yule Dad's our Christmas game because me and Michelle have plans for that.
We have plans.
We have plans.
Ooh, fun.
And they will happen next Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll stick them all up on itch.io, and they'll be pay what you want, so you can just do a download if you want. Just do a download. Do a download. Go get them. It is all good.
The Bridgerton one's going to be fun, isn't it?
So someone has actually played it. They ended up doing it over 2 sessions with their party. Sweet Poison played Petticoat Detectives with their party. There's no dice rolling. There is no dice rolling apart from like to populate the party.
All right.
There's
So it's
like
pure roleplay.
pure roleplay.
Which
It's
is
all
tasty.
based on like just real.
Is there guns?
Pardon?
The guns?
Yeah.
Oh, obviously, Nikki made it. It's got to be
It's
done.
every game I make has guns in it. Apart from sci-fi Old West shooting gunface.
Thank you for subscribing, Bumblebee, by the way.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, there's no dice to play that game. It's all based on like, so the DM, you're like your GM or no DM, Dance Master. I can't remember what it was called.
Dance Master.
I can't remember what I ended up calling them. All of my games have
That's
like a
cute.
dumb name for the GM. That like they are everybody, and they like write who actually did it. You have to figure out the means, motive, and method. So you have to,
Fun.
and at the end of the game, the whole party you have to announce, sort of like Cluedo or Clue for our American friends, which is the where they did it, who did it, and what they did it with. Whereas this, you have to go, it's this person, and we think because they've got these means, this method, and this motivation. The anime with the main character has a gun for a head. It's loosely based off my life story. No, that's Oliver Twist. So I sold the rights to Charles Dickens' My Life Story.
So sorry. Are you?
Did he give you good? Did he give you a full sovereign for it, or what?
No, it's just a single tuppence. I sold the rights to My Life Story, and it was called Nicky Ellison, the Artful Dodger. And then he fully just made me a side character, which I'm not overly okay with.
Rude.
So rude.
Like,
So
it's just
sorry. In this narrative, are you really old or are you reincarnated?
So I went to school in the same town that Charles Dickens lived, and I used to hang around there a lot. And I once broke into Charles Dickens' home. All entry points to Charles Dickens' home. Or what's the other word for entry points?
I'm sorry, you're not answering my question.
Let me get there. All entry points to Charles Dickens' home. Every kind of like window and door and hole is a portal into when Charles Dickens. The reason why he was so prolific is because he is trapped in like his house is like is separated from time and exists as like a constant.
He exists outside of time.
You know the hyperbolic time chamber from Dragon Ball Z? That's Charles Dickens' house.
That's how he got so good at writing.
Yeah, because you're just in there like hours and hours and days and days and years and years. I once broke into Charles Dickens'
Feels like
house.
cheating
True
to me.
story. That part's true. That part of this story is true. I did once break into Charles Dickens' house. But when I did, Charles Dickens was alive and well. And I was like, here's my life story. And he was like, sick, the Artful Dodger. This is great. And then just fully obsessed about this boy I went to school with called Oliver. And just completely changed the narrative and made me a little thief. Because I'd broken into his house.
Fair.
Charles Dickens, a very petty man.
Very.
Tom's frozen.
Tom,
He's back!
frozen again.
Hey!
Tom.
I hate this.
It's okay.
I hate this so much.
Hey, Tom.
Quick! Get Tom to describe his character.
Yeah, shall we start? Shall we do it?
I should have played Charles Dickens.
Let's try.
Like, let's try and we'll work around Tom's disappearances if they happen again.
The sudden disappearance of Thomas Guttridge.
Yeah, I'm Tom, and I will be playing a computer virus named Jeff today.
Jiff.
Jiff.
Welcome back, Jeff.
Okay,
Show.
let's do this. So, let's move over.
Are we moving over?
No.
Oh.
Sorry,
You can't say that and then...
I meant mentally. Let's move over. Nikki, you stay where we are.
Okay, let's go.
And let me do my little reading thing. So today, our story takes place in Fairvale, a small coastal town populated by roughly 4,000 residents. Nestled deep in between a rocky ocean and deep woodland, This place sees very little of outsiders, except from the height of summer when it becomes a popular tourist spot for hikers and those further inland wishing to visit the beach. Today is not one of those days. Instead, it is a grey, cold and crisp January morning. People are heading off to start their work week as an early Monday morning comes around. Students head to school wrapped up warm, chatting eagerly to their friends as they head off to our first setting, Fairvale High. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so we head over to the school. Just outside the school, we see a handful of students have set up a rudimentary football pitch. You know, bags, coats is like the goalposts, kicking a football around. There's a group of teens huddled together by the gates, discussing the latest gossip from the weekend, what's been going on. And a guy drapes his coat over his girlfriend's shoulder as they walk into school together, completely oblivious to the world around them. Also, walking through the school gates is Nikki. Would you like to describe your character?
It's just me. I'm the monster. This is a mistake. This shouldn't be here. It's just me. I'm the monster. Yeah, it's a like tall, slight, pale. Not man-child. I was dancing between man and child because, you know, we're playing fast and loose with ages here. It's like college, right? It's like sixth form age.
You're like
18.
17, 18,
Cool.
that sort of age. So you're at that point where you look a lot older to like the younger students, but you are still a young man.
Yeah, a young man.
A young man.
Young man. So yeah, he's tall, slight, dressed in largely black and grey. He has like a matte black, like reusable coffee cup.
I love
And that was it. That's all it took. And a leather bound book that like it's like about that thick, and it would have like a sleeve around it that had like the title page and stuff on it, but that's not gone, so you can't actually see what book it is. And that's all he's carrying. He's got no bag, no visible like pens or stuff, and he's I think he's just walking.
How is he walking? Is he like quite confident? Is he like trying to keep his head down? Like
Have you seen Benny Hill? It's a lot like that Monty Python's. No, I don't think his gait is. Actually, I would say this: his gait is especially unnoteworthy.
Right. Okay.
It is consciously indistinguishable from like other people's. Like it's pretty standard. Like he's not doing a full step in time.
Okay.
Like it's for.
No, he's
I'm just
very
naming all these
normal.
characters I really should have fucking played. I should have just
Yeah.
played Dick Van Dyke. Mary Poppins!
Please no, that would not fit in this teen drama. So as you pass the girls huddled by the gate who are gossiping, you walk past and you can just feel them all stop talking, and you feel like they're all looking at you. But before you even think about turning around, they are the group just erupts into like giggles and like whispers and stuff. You know, you're the new kid at school. This is your like second or third week here. You missed the first term, but you joined the second term.
Post Christmas transfer.
Yeah, you're the new mysterious older boy, and you've gained some attention there. As you're walking though, you just hear a "Oi, new kid," as from one of the lads who's kicking a football around. And as you turn around, there's just a football flying at you. What do you want to do?
I would just like to calmly like step to the side and just like Just a like when you say football, you mean like a soccer ball?
Yeah,
For our
like
American friends, cool. Yeah, like
I'm
is it
standing
coming?
just behind him so I get hit because
And that also is just Lydia. Like, is it coming like across the ground or? Regardless,
it's like it's difficult to tell because it's that kind of thing of like if you were playing, yeah, the ball's being passed to you, it's gonna like hit you on your chest, but like that's sort of playing, but also it's a bit aggressive.
I'm just gonna step to the side. I'm consciously going to step like opposite to the way I was walking to like just make it clear that this is a disruption to my path. I just want to calmly step to the side and let the ball like hit whatever the fuck is going to hit behind me.
Then would you like to make a cool check for me? Because I think this is a form of you trying to.
Yeah, I'm just trying to look fucking
down.
cool. Yeah, absolutely fucking not. Get gone. Oh god, not great. 7.
Okay.
Well, 2 and a 3, but I've got a +2 to cool.
So, a 7 means you success. That's a success. Like, I think you do manage to step to the side, but it's maybe not as cool as you think. Like, in your head, you coolly step to the side.
Yeah.
What actually happens is you flinch and like get out of the way of it. So
that's fine. That'll do.
It's not come across as cool as you'd think. But yeah, it's now the ball has just like gone past you, and this guy that's kicked it has clearly not thought this through.
If you want to rocket the ball, the ball past the fucking jumper goalpost, you're gonna have to go and get it.
Yeah,
it might feel great at the time, but when you're running and chasing it towards a river, that's on you.
That's true. Do you just leave them?
I have no interest in enduring these people. Like I would just continue to walk.
All right.
Like calmly sip my coffee and then carry on the way I was going.
I like it. Yeah, I think one of the other this guy just yells at one of the younger lads, and this boy comes running over and gets the ball, and you head into the school. We move further in to the school now, and we move as we move into the corridors of Fairvale High. Students gather around lockers and make their way to their various homerooms / forms. We used to have form, right? Did everyone else here have form?
No,
Me and Tom had form. It's essentially like where you go at the beginning of the day before you go to your actual classes. You know, where you register taking and stuff. So yeah, everyone's like making their way to various homerooms. Walking through this crowd of people without an absolute care in the world is our next character, Tom. Would you like to describe Kip for us?
Hi, yeah. Kip is walking along with a small group of people around him, chatting freely and sort of looking like he's got no care in the world. He is tall, kind of willowy guy. He's got sort of dark, kind of wavy hair that is kind of brought up to a sort of like loose ponytail at the back. He on his neck there's like draped lots of kind of brass kind of jewelry, lots of like pendants on sort of rings and stuff. Despite the cold weather, he's wearing a sort of vest, like a pink vest, with, you know, like the sort of gym vests that kind of come way too low. He's wearing one of those with like a kind of like, it's not tulle, but a kind of a slightly see-through kind of
chiffony type thing.
Chiffony kind of like coat over the top. He's got a shoulder bag with with the red star on it to show that, you know, he's not all about this kind of, he's you know, he's a socialist, and like he's got that like full on kind of the chin strap that I remember viscerally from my days of first having a beard. Is like this bit kind of came through first, so I had this kind of like wispy, horrible kind of chin strap thing. Maybe that was just me, but he's got that kind of thing going.
No,
on.
I had it too. It was hard.
And he's kind of trying to make it work, and he's pulling it off. He's chatting to his friends and sort of like
you're walking with Tyler and Saoirse. Is that
Saoirse,
right?
yeah.
You walk with your two friends. Like the odd student like gives you a wave. You get like the odd people saying, "Oh hey," or like, "Oh, great pie this weekend, dude! Like so good."
Hey man, thanks. No, seriously, it's all I can do. It's what I can do. I'm glad you had fun, Philip. It's real pleasure.
It's great, but yeah, thanks, man. Thanks.
Oh shit, yeah.
Don't
sorry.
worry about it. Don't worry about it, man. It's cool. It's cool. So you're walking and you feel pretty good. It's a Monday morning, like it's pretty chill.
Hey, Tyler, did you see the new kid at the party? Did he turn up? I definitely sent an invite.
I don't think so.
Okay. What's his name?
What's his name? No, I don't know. It begins with a V.
Okay. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. You're having this like conversation, and you spot your girlfriend, Ali, like just like closing her locker. She looks at you. You look at her, and then you realise on her face is just pure fury. She comes storming up to you. You can see she's in her cheerleader uniform, and it's like got that layer of frost over it, and like she's like, you can't tell if she's shaking from the cold or from the amount of anger.
Cool. Let's go. Hey babe, what's up?
Hey babe, what's up? Hey babe, what's up? And she shows you a text that you sent to her, like maybe like 10 minutes ago. That's like, oh hey babe, have a good weekend. So as she's yelling, you can just feel the like loud chatter in the hallway just start to die down a bit as it quickly turns to murmurs and whispers as every teen sense tingles with the sense of impending drama. She turns to you. I waited for an hour in the freezing fucking cold. You haven't answered a single text or phone call all weekend, and all you have to say is, hey babe, have a good weekend. What the fuck?
Listen, you have to understand. Look, with the homework that we've got at the moment, you have to understand it's hard for me. It's really difficult for me to actually keep track of everything. I'm so sorry, but seriously, I do think it's kind of, and it's kind of not on that you're bringing it up here. Can we maybe go and?
No, I don't want to talk about it somewhere else. You tell me right now. Like, what do you mean? You had a party this weekend.
Yeah, and you were invited. I invited you.
My mum grounded me. You know I couldn't go out.
Well, how is that my problem? Surely it should be your mum that you're talking to like this. I feel like this is kind of unfair on you, of you. Really kind of not on. Listen. Meet me after school or at lunch. Meet me at lunch. Just come and chat to me and we'll talk things through. Babe, I didn't mean it. I didn't mean anything by it. You know I love you.
Can you give a? I think this will be a hot check. It's not quite turn someone on, but it's. See if you can.
let's see if I can be even more of a prick.
You're gonna try and convince her to meet you and talk this through, and not have her dump you here in the hallway.
Ooh, that was a 3. So I rolled a 5.
Cool. I'm actually gonna roll something.
Am I right in saying, do you gain experience if you fail in this game, or is that something completely different?
No, it's just that thing you wanted just doesn't work. You just Oh no. Okay. Just let me check something.
Ooh.
I'm nervous for you,
Okay.
Tom.
It's all right. She just looks to her best friend, like this redhead, to be called AJ, and looks back at you, and she kind of like looks at everyone watching, and just slaps you in the face. It's not enough to do actual harm to you. Like, it doesn't do physical harm. It's the emotional. That didn't work. Like, and she just goes, "We are so done." And she like flicks her ponytail and walks in, heads to your joint classroom, which you now have to be in together.
The full on Danny Zuko style, kind of like look absolutely gobsmacked, quite literally, for a second, look around and kind of do that. Who needs them?
Saoirse's just on her phone, and she's just like, I never really liked her anyway, and just still like messaging on her phone. Like, she's a good friend, but this isn't the first time this has happened, and it's not going to be the last time it's happened. Tyler and these two friends of yours, they've seen you go through this a million times, so
yeah.
They're ride or die, but the roller coaster's got a bit boring at this point.
That's exactly it. That's exactly it.
I do definitely sort of mutter under my breath to both of them. She's dead to me. She's absolutely dead to me.
Oh, interesting. Okay, so you head to your homeroom, form room, I guess.
Yes.
Yes. Cool. So as you're moving, we move further. We move further down to the corridor, past a bunch of students, and we come to a blue door with a plaque saying, "Miss Scott, Year 12B." With the first bell of the day yet to ring, the room is all but empty and still, and calmness sweeps over the room. We see one girl sits alone at her desk. She switches between daydreaming out of the window and drawing lazily in her sketchbook. Lydia, would you like to describe yourself?
Yeah, Cass is extremely pale, and she has terrible dark circles under her eyes and somewhat dewy skin that is not manufactured with makeup. She has made a great study of finding a way of dressing that makes her invisible to people, but if you look really, really, really closely, she actually cares deeply about clothes, and nothing will have a label or a logo on it, but like it's about the silhouette, and but it's so plain and monochrome that it's kind of like camo. Teen camo.
She does sort of blend into like this grey day in the nicest of way possible.
She's petite. She's extremely short, and kind of small with it, and so she is very easily, literally overlooked. And that is how, and she even slumps a little bit. So she's just a little wee, pale, sickly looking girl.
Yeah, your Cass is sitting there, sort of minding her own business, daydreaming, when suddenly that first bell rings and the door opens and the noise from the corridor outside just floods into the room. Students begin filing in, taking their seats. You probably see Ali's probably one of the first people. I imagine the door is slammed quite hard open. She doesn't really pay you much mind at all. It's not out of like rudeness, just out of.
I've got my head down. I'm drawing my next outfit in my book.
So she comes in, closely followed by her friend AJ, and they come in and sit behind you, and you can hear them. They're just like talking away. Ali's like venting about Kip and the fact that she's got quite upset now. She's like, he just doesn't care about me, and AJ's trying to be that comforting friend of like, yeah, he's the worst. He's just the worst. Like, you don't need
I know it's basically at this stage just them and me in the room, but I do want to really listen in because I'm always really fascinated by this stuff. So I'm not gonna look over my shoulder, but I'm just gonna turn my head slightly so I can get my ear into the conversation.
Oh yeah, definitely. They're so wrapped up in themselves, what's going on. They don't notice you, but they're also not being quiet about it at all. You hear absolutely everything. You hear a bit too much about Kip than you would like to hear. But you're soon distracted. When your your childhood friend.
Oh, child.
Mother, I'm so long.
Your long childhood.
Mother, I'm 10 foot long, Mother.
Your 9 foot tall friend. No.
It was when you were giving birth. It was like a clown, and just the baby just kept going.
She's only tiny. You can't have a long child. It's too awful.
Mother.
Man comes out.
You see your friend River come walking in. She's got bleached white hair that she's like put up into a half bun. She's dressed fairly preppy and bright, but it's not outrageous. It's just fun.
Is it one of my outfits that I made for her?
Yeah, I think she's got the jacket she's got on. She's got like a cute denim jacket with like a scarf and stuff, but like it's like covered in cute little patches and things that you sewn on to it for her. She's in mid conversation with a couple of boys who have clearly walked her to her class.
Cass's face just utterly lights up as soon as she walks into the room, almost before she she just almost before she even like sees that she's in the room, she just sort of knows and smiles broadly.
Very cute. She you can see she's talking to these boys, and you overhear something about I'll see you this weekend for that. She gives them like a cute little wave, and then like just so full of life and stuff, she just like hops over to you almost and scoots into the seat next to you, and it's like, morning, Cass.
Hi. You can go and you don't have to.
No, it's then don't worry about it. I wanted to see how you're doing. Like, did you have a good weekend? I'm sorry I didn't come by this weekend.
It's okay. No, I was fine. I've got so much schoolwork to catch up on now that it's I just really snowed.
Can I help in any way? You know, I'm not that great at grades and stuff, but you know, I could maybe ask around and see if someone can help you, like.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's just literally about putting the time in. But I've been also like drawing some new things. I know we haven't done this stuff in a little while, but like I've been drawing a little bit.
I would love to see it. So listen, those boys just invited me to this really cool gig. It's a little way out of town, but I think I'm gonna go this weekend. So if we could like make a new outfit, that would be incredible.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm so excited. Amazing. This will be so much fun.
Yeah.
You're like chatting away. And Kip and Tyler and Saoirse? I can never say the name right.
Saoirse.
Saoirse like calls over River, just like, oh my god, River, did you know who Kylie went home with this weekend? And like they start like talking about like the weekend, like this party at Kip's house and stuff, and you can see she's sort of like she's sitting with you, but like her mind is suddenly like with them over there.
It's okay. You can like it's really awkward to keep turning around. There's a spare seat I think over there. You can, if you want to like talk about the weekend with them.
Are you sure? I just oh my god. I will,
like, don't worry about it. I'm gonna be like really boring because I have to take like special notes because I missed so much time, so I have to like catch up.
You are not boring, Cass, at all. You're incredible, but I do need to find out what's happening. How about this evening though? I'll come over and I'll tell you all the gossip though. Yeah, okay. And then she like scoots over and like there's like this real huddle. Kip, sorry, at this point you've probably come in a little bit after them, just a bit sheepishly, but they're all gossiping about the weekend and what's been going on.
Make a point to beeline right to the back of the class, like not even acknowledging. In fact, I'd probably sort of like see where Ali has positioned herself and kind of make a point to go over to the girl that I don't really know in class and go, hey, it's Kate, right? Those drawings are incredible, Kate. Really, really incredible. I think you should do something with it. All right. And just literally just kind of like look at Cass, just say that, and then kind of make a point of like, yeah. Anyway, hi. Over to the back of the room. Kind of
do you want to roll another cold check for me to see just how much this affects her?
Absolutely. I'm not very good at cold, but okay, that was 2 5s. So minus 1, so 9.
So 9. Okay. So it succeeds. So either you can get rid of. I think they have a string on you, so you could get rid of that string on them essentially.
Hey. Let's cut all ties, quite literally.
Yeah, you use this.
Snip, snip.
It's so cold that any hold she thought she had over you, you feel like may have gone. Like you and Ali have been dating for like 3 months. You got together like towards the end of like last term. It's that perfect. You know when everyone starts coupling up because it's that cozy season. You also know that she would have like let this slide. She probably would have like tried to like get you back, and that was all for the drama. But you feel like
Ali was absolutely a she was a sort of like a wild card to begin with. It was one of those where I was like, I'm gonna try it, but I don't think I need to watch you, kind of thing.
Yeah, for sure. She's popular. She's fun. You know, everyone knows her. Yeah, like she was interesting, and you like partying together.
Yeah.
Just not anymore.
I think I sort of go to like snootily go sort of move past, and as I do, I go, I want my ring back, and and keep walking.
Okay. Yeah, so you go sit down. You know, Tyler quickly fills you in on the little bits you've missed. You catch up with the other two as they're chatting. Various other people like come in. Most people sit down. And it's at this time that your teacher walks in. Her name's Miss Scott. She's not the worst teacher in the world. She's like pretty chill. Like
She's at least not the worst.
she's not like everyone's favorite
five,
teacher,
though.
but like it's pretty nice to have her because she's strict when she needs to be, but she's pretty chill with a lot of stuff. Like you don't mind her. But she comes in and she's like, "Oh, good morning, everyone. Please take your seats as quickly as you can, please. Come on."
I close my drawing book and I open my notebook and I get my pencil ready. It's hovering over the page, ready to start taking notes.
She starts taking like register and like going through everyone.
Still there.
At this point, Victor, you appear at the door. You've been like moved around for the last couple of weeks, different like classes and stuff, and this is the one that they've decided this is where you'll be now. So yeah, you appear at the door.
Can I just like gently rap with a single knuckle on like the window bit?
Oh, yes. Yes. Victor, right? Please come in. She ushers you in.
Just step in.
You step in. She's like, "Oh, take a seat." She's looking down at register, sorting through some things. And thank you for showing this. This is your layout. These are the people in your form/class.
We will put this in the Discord.
Yeah, but you see of places to sit. There's a seat next to a very quiet looking girl. Or there's a seat towards the back, which the benefits are the guy you'd be sitting next to, he looks a bit terrifying, but like he's quiet and moody, and so probably won't bother you, so he'll be quiet. However, the back left corner is just full of gossip right now, so you can pick wherever you would whether you think Victor would like to sit.
He just immediately scan the room, and just purely based on noise, he's going to go sit next to Cass, like, just like, and then he's just going to go sit down and pull out his book and start like just reading.
River is immediately looking over to you, Cass, like, talk to him.
Like her eyes just start brimming a little bit at the thought of having to talk to somebody.
Oh no.
I push like a pencil his way because I haven't seen him pull out a pencil case yet. So I don't know if you might need this.
I shan't be taking any notes. There's nothing for me here.
What? Okay. Have you got like a photographic memory or something? Because we get tested a lot here. And if you fall behind, like I'm in real trouble. I fell behind. You got to take notes. No, okay, do whatever you want.
I think River is just like watching and just gives you a thumbs up of like, you did great, it's fine. But yeah, so you guys now essentially have 5-10 minutes to just chat and essentially like gather all your bits together before lesson starts. You know, some of you will probably stay here for like English, whereas other people will like move on to like their next class and stuff. But is there anything you'd like to do while you're here?
I think I'm gonna just be gathering information from the posse. Just be sort of like getting as like properly lounging, but like mentally taking as many notes as possible from said gossip and from said, just to make sure that like I know the lay of the land.
You know everything that's going on. Yeah, excellent.
I think I might just go up to Miss Scott and just ask her for like extra credit type stuff.
I don't know, Cass. I can find something for you, certainly. You know, but you know, as long as you're focusing on you and making sure you're okay, that's all that matters. You know, you can always come to me if you want to talk. No, okay, that's fine. Also, we don't have to talk. That's fine. I don't necessarily have to talk. Are you settling in? Okay, is everything okay?
Yeah, I mean, just feel a little bit like I'm behind now, but that's fine. I did some catching up at the weekend, so I think I've got some of the old tests that people did from last term. But yeah, I think that's fine. I just don't want. I'd like to be caught up as quickly as possible.
Of course. Well, I think you know, we can maybe arrange. We'll have a chat to your teachers. You know, I think you're doing excellent in English. I think we'll arrange to get that test done as soon as possible, just because I don't think you'll have a problem with it. You know, some of the others have a problem with it, but you know, you've got that creative mind, so I think you'll be fine. But honestly, if there's anything I can do, just let me know, okay?
I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm fine.
Well,
I'm fine.
okay, good. Well, you should be getting to class now, okay?
Okay. She runs away. She just runs.
Of course, amazing. So now it's your school day, and so you have obviously like your lessons throughout the day. You can hang out with people at lunch if you'd like. You can.
I think Cass would know the like social currency of lunchtime socializing, and would purposefully make herself absent from it. She's not fucking eating lunch in the toilets, but I think she's got a spot somewhere in school that nobody's discovered yet. It was like somewhere where people got busted too many times smoking, so she just went there because no one goes there anymore, and just has her packed lunch and like purposefully gets out of the way.
Very, very cute. Kip, I assume you and your little posse, you have your place you always go to eat. Either you have a packed lunch in school, or there is like a little town. It is a little town, so there is stuff that you can go. You know, there's like a bakery or like a coffee shop, so you can go there on your lunch break if that's what you want to do.
No, I think I always have. You know, my mum always gets me sorted with a proper salad, like a really nice kind of nice dressing and all of that kind of
all
stuff.
The grains.
And all the grains.
The most ancient of grains.
Yeah.
These grains, their name has not been spoken for a millennia.
I think I'll be sort of at lunch. I'll be like looking out for Victor, trying to sort of like see if I can spot him, just to sort of like have a little word. But if he doesn't come by, then he doesn't come by. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but well, what does Victor do?
I think Victor goes to the coffee shop and just gets like another black coffee in his cup, and then I think today, I think he's going to be observing, like understanding that this is going to, like, he's been passed around from like sort of pillar to post. I think he's going to be just seeing where everyone hangs out.
Like he's gonna maybe go to the coffee shop, come back, and just walk around with his black coffee
and his small leather-bound book,
finding where people are.
And he's going to do that thing where he like walk into the lunch hall, scan the room, and sort of like notice where people are, and then just leave.
Yeah.
I think literally as soon as Kip sees Victor and sees that he kind of looks around and leaves, he kind of does the whole like, just give me 2 seconds, and kind of like skips over like that proper kind of like I'm too cool for running, but I'm gonna kind of do a little.
This is definitely a run, but I don't want you to think it's a run.
Yeah.
It's like I'm laughing at myself. It's crazy that I'm running, isn't it?
yeah. And I sort of say, like running down the hall, I go, hey Victor, it's Victor, right?
You get his fucking name, don't you? Jesus.
She's got a point.
Yes. I didn't get your name.
Okay, cool. Yeah, no, my name's Kip. It's lovely to finally meet you. I've seen you around school a bunch, but I haven't really had the chance to sort of come and chat. You know, 1-to-1. You know.
Yes.
Yeah. So listen, Victor, I had a party at the weekend, and I basically I really hope that you got the invitation. I sent an invitation. I hate to or sent it through Sersha, but I hate to think that you missed the invitation. I just wanted you to know that you were invited. You were more than welcome.
I recall you invited me into your home.
Yeah.
I keep good record of such generosity. Should I wish to take you up on it?
Cool. Yeah, no, sick.
Kip, you remember people from the gossip this morning when people were chatting about like, oh, did you see like who was there and stuff? Thinking about it, there was a few people that weren't there actually. But you've also, some of them were talking about like they were at a house party this weekend.
Okay, sick. So was it just you had something else on, or was it, you know, what was it? Well, you know, we missed you. We missed you. Yeah.
Who's we?
Well, just everyone. You know, everyone was at the party, so I figured that you know you
everyone
probably
was there.
Yeah. Why?
Interesting. It's fine. It's you know, some people like to exaggerate. It's good to keep track of these things.
Nikki, are you trying to shut down Kip?
Honestly, no.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Then
I think he's just got his little leather book and his coffee, and I think he's just like, I think he's not trying to shut anyone down. I think he's just trying to read people, and I think that's a genuine. Oh, you exaggerate. I'll make a mental note of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Well, it was a great chat. Welcome to the school. And hey, if you you know, if you need someone to show you around, to show you the sights. You know, I'm here. I'm here.
The glorious sights of Fairville.
Fairview.
Fairview. Sorry.
Fairvale.
Fairvale.
All canon. Totally canon.
Tyler just looks up from their phone and is like, Fairvale. Just goes back to their phone as well. Cool.
The one time
Didn't even get the
Kip goes to
town's
correct
name
someone.
right. But I think you're trying to roll for cold on the town.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah. Kip, would you like to try? Would you like to try and roll a hot? And try
Should we
and
do a
turn-
contested hot v cold or something?
No, I think Kip is trying to turn Victor on, right? Like knowing Kip. It doesn't have to be. It's not like I want to fuck you. It can just be like I want to
Sexual.
a little flirt. Like I can show you the town.
Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Okay.
Oh shit. It was a 5 on 1 and I dropped the other. 6. 11.
Ooh, that's
plus 2. That's 13.
That's
Oh.
so good.
Oh. Let me check.
Drops trow.
So you. Sorry, I didn't mean to zoom in. You have a string on Victor now, because it can be in whatever way you want. But Victor, this guy, like, something intrigues you about him, like.
I've seen that list, right?
But you can choose the reaction you would like.
Perhaps sometime in the near future, I can
Okay.
dedicate some time to indulging you.
Incredible. I'm going to hold you to that. Okay?
I'm sure you will.
Okay, great. All right, well. Listen, it was lovely chatting. We'll chat again. I'll see you later, Vince. And I walk off.
Did you just call him Vince? Roll a cold. No, you're trying to shut him down. You're trying to. Oh, you really are playing hot and cold with Victor.
That was a 10 minus. What is my minus?
I think it's -1.
-1. So yeah, 9.
Okay. Yeah, it doesn't. You kind of mutter it as you're turning away, so it like maybe you did say Victor. You're like, see you later. And
Okay,
like,
So
sick.
did I not hear him say Vince?
No, you, it's not like you didn't hear exactly what he said, but you could just read the tone was like, a bit cold, I guess.
Nikki, mark 1 experience.
Oh, you get an experience.
At experience.
And
At
they give-
experience.
So you can give Victor, you can give Kip a condition, so maybe like just embarrassed or something.
I can give Kip a condition.
Kip a condition, and Kip, you can choose whether they Victor loses a string on you that I don't think he has on you.
Yeah, I do.
He does. So he can lose that
Bitch
string
got
on
strings.
you.
Yeah, I think he's gonna lose that string.
Okay.
One of them. Yeah.
You've basically leveled the playing field between two of you now, which
Yeah.
feels very Kip move.
I think embarrass is a good condition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. So you
Awesome.
you come away from that like if it didn't feel good, that shutdown at the end there. You know, you were like doing pretty well. Like he is like he's so mysterious, and I think half of Kip's frustration is that you just don't quite like you can't wrap him around your finger that quickly. And that
No, and
like
it
last
bugged
little
me.
dig didn't feel good. It felt a bit embarrassing, a bit like childish.
You're
no,
like-
you are.
You've walked 10 steps away and you've immediately thought of 3 better things that you could have said.
Yeah, exactly that.
Richter, fuck.
Yeah, so as the day goes by, we can do a sort of skip of the week in general. If there's anything in particular you'd like to do over the week, you know, as the days go by, it's a fairly similar routine. You start seeing flyers going up for the Valentine's dance at the end of the month, which has got everyone excited. It's for Cass, I think maybe it's sort of like an oh god, but on the other side, it's also quite nice that people aren't gossiping so much about you as they are. People are starting to talk about the dance a bit more. For people,
I would have definitely wanted to have made an outfit for River for the weekend, and then I'm immediately thinking about asking her about what she wants to wear to the Valentine's dance, and does she have someone that she's going with, because I can do like a workout what they're wearing, matchy, like, you know, what's in her dreams about what she wants to look like for the dance.
Amazing. I think River's very busy with like lots of people. She is just that popular. She's not just the popular kids, more like Kip and his gang are. She's just popular with everyone. So she's with people a lot. However, one afternoon, evening, she'll come over and hang out with you, and you guys chat about that stuff. And you know, she tries on some of the things you've been making for her for this weekend, for
She
this
looks
gig.
good in everything.
She just looks good in everything. It's really frustrating. You know, she tries on some of your like old like t-shirts and stuff, and just somehow it's just that frustrating thing of like,
when she wears my t-shirts.
yeah, she looks so good in them, but also it's like that heartbreaking thing of like, God, you look so good in them. I look like a potato in them. Like, it's that kind of thing. Yeah, she's like, oh, I don't know. I don't even know who I'm gonna go with. I wonder if anyone will ask me. Otherwise, I'll have to go alone. That would suck.
Or also empowering to go on your own, but I bet someone's definitely going to ask you.
Yeah,
Definitely.
I think they'll ask me. What are you gonna do? What about the new guy?
No, because like, I mean, he's clearly really hot, but he's also just like got this, I don't know, like really strange vibe of like, he's so quiet, but also like really like he sees everything. But no, I mean, he honestly, I just feel proud that I didn't cry when I spoke to him, because he's got that thing, you know, when you're near him, when you just like, it's like, you know, like that, you know what I mean? It's like that.
No, I don't know what you mean, but I don't know. I just think he's really hot, and I think you'd make such a cute couple.
No. I'm not
gonna force it on you. I'm not gonna force it. I'm just saying, you know, he's hot and he's like quiet, and you're a bit quiet. You know, that's a bad thing.
Wouldn't we just be like mute for the rest of our lives then? I mean, wouldn't that, it's like.
Oh, I guess. Oh yeah, not if you're not gonna talk. I didn't know if you had anything in common, or you know. He's just so moody and mysterious, you know, it's sexy, right?
He's clearly really pretty and everyone really likes him, and it's not like, you know, it's not my thing.
Okay. Well.
And I'm not really like, I mean, you know, I like to dance, but I don't like to go to dances, so it's.
But you will come, right?
I don't think so. I mean, I think you remember the last party that I went to, and it didn't really end very well.
Yeah. At this, remembering what happened, you can just feel your skin get a bit more damp, and just the ends of your hair just start to get a little bit cold and wet, and just the odd drip starts to form. River doesn't necessarily notice this, and she's trying to comfort you. She's like, "Oh, of course, I'm such an idiot. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Of course you don't have to come. I was just joking."
I mean, it's like such a different kind of party though, isn't it? Because like it's a school party and that wasn't a school party, but then also like, I don't want people to talk, and like people, if I go, they're going to talk about me, so.
Well, then I'll just have to give them something to talk about, won't I? With my fabulous new outfit.
Yes. Yes.
I'll kill a man.
I'll kill a man. No. But like, if you change your mind, you can come with me and we'll go. But I'm not going to force you. I just think it'll be good for you. You know. I'm not going to push you.
What about pinks and silvers? I could make a dress for you that's like pinks and silvers.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Okay.
That'd be good. Yeah, that could be good.
Okay, thinking. I love it. Okay. Yeah. Look, how do you made me this incredible outfit for this weekend? What is this incredible outfit for this little gig she's going to?
I think it's kind of scandalous, actually. I think it's like a lime green bralette, and like a you know that stiff see-through material that you get that's in like cut into a boxy jacket, and some like check, like nothing matches, but then there's little accents that kind of link it through, and it's all like it's neons, and it's a little bit punk, but it's a little bit preppy. It's got like a collar that sort of buttons up here, and so you can then opens up so you can see the bralette. Like it's fucking wild, and no one in the world would guess that Cass had designed it, and that's the beauty of it. No one will ever know that Cass.
You've done a great job of making her look fun and trendy, but still make her look a bit older than she is, because you know it's she says this, you know, this gig it's at this like bar, so she'll have to be over 18, and
it's at a piano bar. It's a Billy Joel tribute. You've really fucking missed the mark, Liz.
No.
You've really fucking.
She's got fake ID to get in.
Like, wear your platforms as well. Those chunky platforms that you've got.
They make me taller, and guys.
Nat King Cole medleys throughout.
If I just look down on the doorman, then they always let me in. It'll be fine. Speaking of this weekend, I have a huge favour to ask you.
Hey, anything? Yeah. What is it?
So my parents have said I'm not allowed to go out because, you know, they grounded me because of like last weekend and stuff. But if I say I'm staying here because they love you,
yeah, of course.
Is that okay?
Yeah,
Are you
course.
sure? Oh,
Yeah,
thank you.
Do you want my parents to like call your parents, because that's totally fine? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god, that'd be so good, because they don't always believe me. Oh my god, that'd be so good. And I've spoken to the guys, and I think they're gonna give me a lift and they'll bring me back. So I'll just come back here like Sunday morning. Is that okay?
Of course, yeah.
Brilliant.
I'll get some like nice crumpets in for breakfast.
Yes, love it. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Cool. And River crashes over with you that evening, and the rest of the school week goes by for you. Kip.
Honestly, I swear, Cass is just Elliot Page in any Elliot Page film. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I love her deeply.
Cass is great. Yeah, Kip, is there anything you'd like to do this week?
I think the one thing I would be doing would be I'm looking into like exactly who wasn't at the party. I'm checking Instagram stories of those people, checking where they are, seeing if I can find out anything about what they were doing, and I am currently a free agent, so
You are.
I think I'm going to send River a text saying,
What, Tom? What does it say?
Yeah, what's it say, Tom? What's it say?
saying, she came to the party, didn't she?
River did. Yeah.
Sick.
No, actually, no. River didn't.
Woohoo!
No.
Ooh.
Make your mind up. Pick one.
No. Ask her.
Yeah, I think I think he's gonna send a text saying, hey R, just an R, I
God
don't
knows
remember.
what the rest of her name is.
I think this was on Monday. Like, I don't remember seeing you at the party this weekend. Are you okay? Is everything cool? Kind of thing.
Yeah. She replies. Hey, Kay. Yeah. Yeah. I was at your party. Great time. Bounced early. New guy was having a party. Was pretty lit. XOX. Are you okay?
Left on red. What about the others?
Spot, dude.
What about the other people that didn't show?
The other people that didn't turn up, they were like other people in your year, but like not necessarily in your close circle. Like the people who always come to your parties, like, were there.
In my court, my court was there.
Your court was there.
Okay.
It was just those people that you didn't really miss because they don't always come. You know, if you ask around and you message for them, you find out that they went to this other guy's party. You find out that it was at his flat. It wasn't a huge party because it was at Victor's flat and he lives above the local library / bookshop.
Okay.
By myself.
By himself.
Okay. Cool. I'm sort of chuntering to myself at home, going like, I don't understand why this guy's so fucking cool. I live on my own as well. Like it's not even like a big deal.
Darling, dinner's ready. Your mum just calls through.
Yeah. Thanks, Mum. I'll be there in a second.
Do you want me to cut it up for you?
Mum. Yes.
All right, darling.
Okay, cool. Cool. Yeah, I think. What else is there to do this week? I think. I think this is what's going through Kip's mind right now. Is cool. Right. Nice. Yep. Okay. Nice. Sick. And I'm going to text probably sort of like at the end of the week, give it a couple of days on read and text back River sort of saying, hey, do you have the new guy's number?
I don't. Would you have given? Would Victor have given?
I only give out my Snapchat, and what I do is I put my thumb over the camera so it's a black snap, and then add text to it. And the party invite was just a story.
Yeah.
It was like a plain black story with just the text over it with the address and being like, come. That's
amazing. I love it. Yeah, so River replies, wow, can't believe you left me on red, dude. But no, I don't have his number. Here's his Snapchat though. Sorry I missed the end of your party. Sorry about you and Ali too. Hope you're okay. XOXO.
Cool. Gonna text back saying, haha, don't even sweat. Face with the tongue out, lol. So glad that you had a good time.
I love the fact that Kip, Cissa, and Tyler all still have fucking like BlackBerry curves. Like they've still, all three of them still have physical fucking keyboards.
Yeah, for sure.
The three of us, BM chat each other. Was it BM?
BBM.
You all have a BBM.
BM is the American acronym for bowel movement. So
Good.
You all have a BBM group chat.
Yeah, absolutely. And I sort of say in the chat, I sort of say something's come up. Meet at the pool house when you can. XXXX. And that's me done.
Cool. They reply. Tyler is like, of course, I'll be there Saturday. Have all day Saturday. I'm yours. Saoirse's very similar. Like, got a date tonight. I'll see you Saturday.
Date tonight? Why the fuck didn't you tell me? Bitch!
You always try to steal my girls. Love you.
Tom's frozen.
No, what a way to freeze.
Oh no. Cover it up for him somehow.
I hope somebody clips that.
Somebody clip it. I think while Kip is frozen like that, that is Kip's canon reaction. Kip is frozen like that until the weekend. Victor,
Yo.
Victor, you have arranged a sort of thing with this the local library bookshop where you can live in the flat above.
Yeah.
You work so many hours, you don't have to pay rent because
It's
you're
like
that cool kid who lives on their own.
It's like a charity thing for like emancipated youths, right? They get like a government grant to do it or some shine.
Yeah, probably. It's also just a really small town, and there's everyone. You've seen who the popular guy in town is. None of them want to work in a bookshop, so it's like a. Finally, we're trying to get the youths back into books. But yeah, is there anything you think Victor would do in this week?
Do I see any of the girls from my class looking at the Valentine's Day ball posters?
Oh, for sure. Let me see. Yeah, I think you see.
Who do I see? By themselves, ideally. Or actually, in a group, I don't really care.
You see Ali hanging around by one of those posters. She catches your eye and she gives you a little wink. I'm so sorry I'm doing this to you. But she's going to attempt to turn you on. Just with a little...
Okay.
like, flirtatious look. She rolled a... I think she's got at least +1 to her hot. So she's rolled a 9, so she succeeds.
Well, so while she's looking at the poster, can I go up to her and like
Yes.
stand next to her and look at the poster and just
Yeah.
be like, 3,000 years have not changed the human condition in this respect. We are still lovers and victims to the will of violence.
Oh my god. We totally are.
Ali speaks for all of us.
Yeah, like, you know, love is always there, right?
Have you ever read the Iliad?
This dude.
She just like laughs. She's like, "You're so funny. Read the Iliad? What? No, have you?"
Yes.
Oh.
I'm gonna like hand her my book, which is a copy of the Iliad in ancient Greek.
This is just like when some dude asks me if I've listened to Morrissey.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a bit different, but it's along the same vein. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think if he had a copy of Morrissey's album but retold in resung in Latin, then maybe. But yeah, it's still a dick move.
Oh my god. Thanks. Do you want to attempt to turn her on?
Yes.
Roll away.
Roll hot. Roll hot. Oh god, I rolled like shit, but I've got strings on her, baby.
Yeah.
7 all told.
7. So you can either have another string from her, or you can get something from her. Essentially, you can put that in the bank for another time when you need something.
Oh, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
100%.
Cool.
I'll just go. That's a loan. You'll have to give it back sometime.
Oh, okay.
And then go.
She like
Ali,
giggles and then like.
self-esteem, for fuck's sake.
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. Yeah, she like you walk away.
I mean, no normal person can read that.
No,
She
they-
definitely can't.
She's just like looking at it like, do I have to read this?
Is it going to be a test?
Is it gonna be a test? Like, what the fuck?
I mean, most men, there would be a test, yeah.
She just puts it, you don't see this, but she just like puts it in her bag and immediately starts googling the Iliad.
Yeah.
She's finding the wiki breakdown version.
She's trying to... The Cliff Notes.
The cliff notes for sure.
This Simpsons episode they did based on it, like, she's trying to find that.
Yeah, definitely.
I think then I'm going to spend time in the library and the coffee shop. And I think I'm just going to, this is so fucking weird, I'm just going to sort of be around town adjacent to popular hangout spots. So like if there's a place where like a lot of kids people my age hang out, I want to be like over the road from it, or like sat at a bench that's like perpendicular to it. Like, I don't want to be there, I just want to be near those places just to sort of observe them.
Yeah, okay, that's cool. Tom's back.
He's back.
Occasionally you see a couple of other students come into your bookshop from time to time. The most common is probably this guy who's in your class. He's quite quiet, but not in your cool way of being quiet, just in like a...
He's just so shy.
but not so shy. He's called Brennan. He's got like this red hair that he keeps up in a bun, wears glasses. He's that kid that for everyone else is like not really one of the popular ones. He wouldn't necessarily come to your parties, Kit, but like he'd be the one that you'd always invite because like he's kind of a nerd, but like you like him. Like he's a cool guy. So you see him from time to time, Victor, in your shop.
And then could I do a Snapchat story?
Yeah.
And it's, again, put my thumb over the camera, so it's just a black screen, and then it's just going to be Kip said a bunch of us are going to hang out next week. I'll be there.
That's this is gonna show my age. I don't really understand Snapchat.
No. Michelle, you said you'd show your age. You're the exact age demographic for Snapchat. You are like exactly the age.
I'm showing that I was too much of a nerd to understand Snapchat. Can you No.
Story, you can reply to people's stories. Also,
stories.
I see who's seeing my stories. I can see who's seeing
But can
them.
someone reply to you and then everyone else would see
Not
it?
everyone sees it. No, it comes directly to me.
Then I think you get like a cute selfie from Ali that's like, I'll be there, and a wink and like a cute face. River replies as well, just like, hell yeah, it was great last time, I'll be there. And a few other people just being like, you know, yeah, I'll be there. Kip, Saoirse and Tyler are just very good friends and will wait for your respond how you want to respond, but they're also not the kind of friends, they're not going to do exactly what you want to do.
No.
Tom, I need to ask you a question.
Uh-huh.
Does Kip screenshot it?
Yeah.
Cool.
Of course.
Because I get that notification, so I'll know.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a screenshot sent to both Saoirse and Tyler, saying,
and then in your group chat as well.
saying, what the actual fuck? You were there, right? I absolutely didn't say it would be an everyone thing. I absolutely said it would just be me and him. What the fuck, guys? And then almost sort of like 3 seconds after, send a Snapchat to Victor going, sure.
Yeah, Tyler like replies just like, I thought you wanted him at your party. like in a kind of response to you being like, it was meant to grow for us. It's just like they're just like, I thought this is what you wanted, man. Like
yeah. Okay.
So,
Mum, I told you I wanted turkey dinosaurs tonight, not waffles. Mum.
I'm so sorry, darling. I'm so sorry. I'll get Clive to go out and get some mop for you.
Dad was here. This wouldn't happen.
What, darling?
Nothing, Mum.
Right. Yeah. All right. So you want? Was it turkey Twizzlers?
Dinosaurs, Mum.
Turkey dinosaurs on it.
I'm gonna go to the pool house.
All right. Oh, take your washing with you, darling. The week goes by. Saturday comes around. Kip, you have not a party this weekend. You try not to do it. You can't have a party every weekend. That's insane. But you have Saoirse and Tyler hang with you for the weekend. For the Saturday. You know, you stay up chatting about everything. You know, maybe talking about Victor and like what you're gonna do if he is gonna plan a party or something.
I want to hear everything about the date. Who it was, how it went. Is there going to be a second date? They're the three main questions.
Sasha's very quiet about it all. She dates people from time to time, and it's not like you never meet them, or it's not like that it happens that often necessarily. You and Tyler are very supportive of her and want to know everything, and that's you're like overbearing parents, and she's too
Absolutely.
cool for it. So she's just like, think it went well. Might be another day. Might bring her to your party next time. We'll see.
And I sort of look over to Tyler and say, honestly, our little one's grown up so fast, hasn't she?
They just laugh along with you. You have a really nice, chill time. River comes over and helps you get ready. You put the final touches on her outfit. But you've done that thing of like, she's come over and you've both like put your pajamas on, and she's like taken all of her makeup off for your parents' benefit to see. And then you do that thing like, we're in for the night, and then come 10 o'clock you start getting ready and things. Victor, what are you doing? Anything particular this Saturday?
Is there like a like a restaurant, I suppose, is what I'm looking for, but not like a fucking like a restaurant.
Like a not quite a cafe, but like a sit down place.
Like I just like a sit down place.
Yeah, I think
I would like to. Are you ready for this?
yes.
I would like to invite Ali and AJ
Oh, all right.
to dinner.
Incredible.
I would also like to pull another book from my collection and take it with me, because I will be showing up 2 hours before them and reading.
Oh my god. Yeah. Okay.
But it would just be a Snapchat, a black Snapchat with the text, like the name of the restaurant, the time, bring your friend, but I'm going to send it to both of them.
Wait, are you saying bring a friend or bring your friend?
Bring your friend.
I'm sorry, I'm just loving the idea that you think Ali and AJ are going to turn up, but Ali and AJ are going to turn up with another friend, so there's actually going to be 4.
4 people.
No. But no, they're close friends. They they turn up.
With another wanky little book.
Yeah.
This time it's The Art of War by Niccolo Machiavelli.
Oh god.
He's a cunt and I hate this man, but it's who I am for these 4 sessions.
I love it. Like it's who you are. Yes, you go. Well, not who you are. Who Victor is.
Once a year, I like to reread the classics.
Oh my god.
It's January. I'm through the most of them. There's a different book, Zan. I'm not talking about Sun Tzu. You bitch.
Oh my god. You go for dinner with these 2 girls. The evening is interesting.
Yeah.
Sure. They listen to you talk.
I mean, I don't intend to talk a lot.
No. The problem you find very quickly, Ali is a bit miffed. You can tell that you've invited her friend, but also trying to get your attention, but also they just, because you don't talk a lot, they end up just talking amongst themselves about things at school, but talking to you as if you're part of the conversation.
Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, they're talking about everyone at school.
I picked the 2 people with which I could put the least amount of effort in to get the most amount of reward.
Then you've done the exact right thing. You find out about everyone. there is an hour-long conversation about Kip and Ali's breakup.
Honestly, it's exquisite how both Nikki and myself have come with garbage humans, but for such different reasons.
Yeah,
and Lydia's
Yeah, but what we've done, Tom, is we've pointed them at each other.
Yeah, that's what I wanted. Ali makes sure towards the beginning of the night, actually probably later in the night, to get like a picture of you three, and like is posting stuff on Snapchat all evening.
Okay. Like I will allow 2 selfies.
Okay.
Which 3 actually. I'll allow 1 each and a group selfie, and in all 3, the title of my book will be visible.
Wait, when you say the book you brought, not like
No, the book I've written.
Then
If you zoom in real like into the background of the picture, in like just in the window, there's like a white face at the window.
But yeah, like I just want I want the book to be there.
It's in not River, Ali. The Snapchats Ali's putting out are like super cryptic at first. On like,
it's just like pictures of the table to make it look like a date.
Yeah, it's like date night. And it's like, funny, every guy treated me like this. Or all of that stuff. They convince you to get at least 1 selfie because you're the new hot guy, and it's like, yes. I think Ali actually not bullies, but doesn't get AJ to have a picture with you because although all 3 of you are there, they both know that either way it would undermine the date aspect. So Ali makes sure that they're not. AJ makes sure they're not in any of the pictures.
With that in mind, then I will take a picture with them on Snapchat and just send it to them.
Like a cute.
So there's a selfie of the 2 of us, but just to her.
Yeah, cute. It's like.
And it's Snapchat, so unless she wants you to betray my trust by screenshotting it, there will be no evidence.
Very, very true.
It's why he only uses Snapchat.
Okay, so the night goes on.
I think because this is a weekend night, right?
That was a weeknight.
Sorry.
Dinner on a school night.
Oh no, sorry, I thought that was Saturday.
It would be Friday. Fuck it.
Okay, that was Friday night. So
it's just I think Cass doesn't really sleep, and I think during weeknights she kind of oscillates between obsessing over playlists and drawing, and then just lying in her bed staring at the ceiling. But at the weekends, I think she goes out and just like she waits. She does the thing of going to bed and then getting up, putting some clothes on, like climbing out of the window and just wandering around the streets.
The library's like hella late, right? Because that's the shift I do. Like it's like
I think
stupid
you
late for a library.
Work that night. So sorry, Cass, did you say when does she go for a wander? Is it the weekends or the week?
It's at the weekends, yeah. I don't think like she still has the mindset of like you can't go out on a school night. Yeah. Oh, so she doesn't.
Yeah. It's like everyone's out at parties, so it feels a little bit safer, and you have that kind of credibility of like if someone does see you out at weekend night, it's like she's been out somewhere. That's cool. Like.
She doesn't want to be seen at all. Like she'll go to ridiculous lengths not to be seen or like spoken to or like anything like that. She just she wants to. It's going to sound creepier than it is. No, it's going to sound the right amount of creepy actually. She looks for busy places where people have like spilled out onto the pavement or whatever, or people having cigarette breaks, and she just enjoys people watching.
Yeah, I get that. It's sort of enjoying their enjoyment without having to physically be there. It's like I said, it's a Saturday. Kip, you've had your friends round. It's really late at night. You've been designated driver tonight. You're going to drive them home. Cass, River's gone. It's been like hours. It's like,
how long has she been gone?
she's been gone a long time. Like, it's like 3 a.m., which you wouldn't
It's about
necessarily
now that
expect.
she would be getting back, right?
She should be getting back by now, but when you think of this, you realise she hasn't replied to you. Like, whenever she goes out, she tends to keep you more or less updated with what's happening, or you see a bunch of Snapchats and stuff, so you know what's going on. But you haven't heard anything right now.
The very moment that she realizes that, she's been like walking around and it's like 3 a.m. She goes back, she sort of sees the crumpets, and then she goes, looks at the messages, sees that she hasn't replied, and immediately panics, like badly panics, and her hair gets immediately wet, and she doesn't know what to do. She for a second thinks about waking her parents up, and then goes, "Don't be, God's sake, don't be cool." Messages, you near?
Yeah. Yeah, of course. You wait, like, you wait. It doesn't really matter from the 10 seconds after you sent it to like the 10 minutes after you sent it. Is still the same amount of panic. It does the 2 ticks of like it's gone through but not been seen.
2 grey ticks.
2 grey ticks. Right.
So her phone's on and in signal, but she's not looking at it.
Are you back at yours now, or are you gonna go out looking for her?
I think I'd come back because I was gonna get ready for breakfast ready, and I immediately walk out of the house.
Okay.
And I think she is like, it's just white noise in her head. Like, she doesn't like it at all, and she just goes to Kip's house because she doesn't know where anyone else lives except for Kip.
Okay. So as you're walking, you're walking along the front, and I know you're heading towards Kip, but I think you actually, Victor, you spot Cass. You see her from your like little nook in your flat, just walking.
Probably like knocking up the. Oh no, it's like stupid.
Oh,
morning,
it's like
yeah.
3. It's like midnight, like 3 a.m. And I think I'd be right in saying she looks drenched. She looks like she's absolutely.
She's literally leaving wet footprints behind her.
Yeah, I would leave my home to.
Yes, you
run
out and. Cass, I don't think you necessarily notice Victor come out. You are in such a panic.
Because Kip knows where everyone is. Like, he's connected to everybody, so he'll know. And like, if River's just like gonna answer me later, she's more likely to read a Kip message. He'll be able to get her attention better than I will.
Yeah. Okay. Victor, do you chase her down though?
Yeah, I don't know her name, so I like just moved towards her.
She's the girl you sat next to.
Yeah. I didn't ask her name, did I? So
No, of course. This figure just comes up beside you and scares you, and so I just got this vision of like just a bunch of water just dropping to the floor as like
sploosh,
a little sploosh, but like not gross, just.
No one said it was until just then.
Carry on. You.
Yeah, like I would just like go and just like gently touch her on the shoulder.
Sorry, it's just my friend's missing, and I have to
Did they drown? Why are you wet?
I'm not wet.
You're soaked.
It's not. That's like a
You're
separate thing.
absolutely saturated.
I'm
It's
just
not been
real
raining
sweaty.
today.
I'm just sweaty. I'm only sweaty. It's I haven't seen my friend. She went out this evening and she like messages me through the evening and she hasn't messaged me and she's late to come back and I'm really scared for her.
Where did she go?
I don't MC, where did she go?
I
thought that was in character. I don't fucking know.
It's called the.
She went to a Billy Joel gig, I think.
It's a place called the Captain's Hammock. It's like a dive bar that's like.
It also does like gigs.
It does gigs, like people like smaller bands like come touring through from time to time, and occasionally it's
Every fucking town's got one.
yeah, but it's like it's a little bit further out. It's it's not necessarily a cool place for the kids to go unless occasionally there's a band, but like.
But like older people go there. Older people go there.
It's not.
So,
it's not.
Where is this place?
Over there.
It's like a couple of miles out. Like you could walk it, but it'd be a long way. Kip, you've just dropped Tyler off at their house. You're driving back. When you spot your new nemesis. Victor, talking to an apparently soaked Cass.
I probably sort of slow the car down and wind down the windshield, wind down the window, and sort of say, "Hey, Nictor, how are you? You're right."
You wound me, O Farseeker.
Excuse me.
Serious things are happening, Kip. There's a missing girl. Do you wish to mobilize yourself for good? In my head, Kip drives like a Malibu Barbie Jeep, like that scene in Zoolander. where they walk
It's a full-on fucking Jeep, like full-on 4x4 in the flattest country in the world. No, flattest county in the world.
Yeah.
In the world, in the country. I kind of go, I don't know exactly what you said there, but what's going on?
This wet girl is missing someone.
I'm worried about River.
Did you fall in the river?
Shut up. You said it was River.
River should have come back and she didn't come back and she hasn't messaged me for ages and that's out of character. It's out of character. It's out of character.
Okay. Where was she? Do you know where she was?
It's at that place that does gigs.
Captain's Hammock.
The pirate hammock.
Okay. Well, listen. Do you want to get in? I guess.
Yes, please. Yes, please. Because it's kind of a long way away. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Richter, if you want to jump in as well, you can take the back seat.
It's fine. You don't want me in your car.
Okay. And I wait for you to get in. I don't really care that she's that wet. It's my stepdad's car, really. It's one of the ones from his dealership.
Yeah,
so,
you scratched your car, and it's like getting repaired. So you've just borrowed, you'd say, your stepdad's like one of his many cars from the dealership. You just this one's fun.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I make a point of sort of just getting that good.
Just as because I think Cass is so incredibly polite. I think before she gets in, she just she kind of she's not so blinkered, so she just does squeeze Victor's arm and just goes, "Thank you. Are you coming?"
I could come. Yeah, and then I'll get into the. I'm gonna sit dead center in the back seat of the car as well, like the most uncomfortable seat. But I'm just in the fucking rear view, just like.
Yeah. I think you haven't said much, but you and Cass, this is the second time you found yourself in a weird situation together. So something does just compel you to go.
I reread a thing. I thought I couldn't go in anywhere, but it specifically says home, so it's fine.
You can. It's public places.
I wasn't just being a piece of shit player and trying to be.
No, I could tell.
Yeah.
You don't have to go.
I think I will immediately, as everyone gets in, I will. Thank you. I will pass my phone over to Cass and say, try calling her on there. She's saved under R.
There's 4 R's.
I go in and correct the R to River.
Because you've memorised the number,
Yeah.
Cass knows the number off by heart.
But it's a polite thing because I know he gets names wrong a lot, and I would be mortified if he ever actually got River's name wrong because that would really hurt her feelings. So I make sure that he knows.
She writes a name and then in brackets writes it phonetically.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just straight up call her both phones. It doesn't work.
Yeah,
and I think. Oh,
go on.
sorry. What were you going to say?
No, go.
I think I was just going to say Kip's still fairly kind of compos mentis. It's probably just that she's had. I've been with River in the past. I know that like she's a partier kind of thing.
Yeah, River's that kind of person who is like a free spirit. Is a partier, makes friends with everyone. So. It's not weird that she's out this late. It's not even weird that she's at this like dive bar. What's weird is everyone at school thinks like it's weird that River's like best friends with Cass because Cass is kind of an outsider, but it's kind of like this thing of like everyone just understands. It's never really got to that point, but if anyone was worried about River, they would always contact Cass and it'd be like, yeah, she's fine. Yeah, she's here. So the fact that Cass is worried is like, oh, that means something. If Cass doesn't know and she's not posting on social media, something's weird. So you take off into night. Like I said, it's a couple miles down the road. You follow the coastline round a bit. Go through like thick trees, and you come out to another section where like it's like a sharp cliff, and you can see as you round the corner just bright light as you see where the this bar is. It's out sort of in the middle of, not in the middle of nowhere, there's like trees around, but it's just fire. You can just see it's on fire. So you get closer and closer, and the whole thing is just ablaze. And that's where we'll finish today.
No! You absolute bitch!
Quick, Lydia, use your magical wet pals to put it out.
I used my trauma condition to flood the whole town.
It's called payback.
You know what? I'm so glad I didn't. But I was going to say when you said she was at a Billy Joel concert, I was going to start singing "We Didn't Start the Fire."
Yeah.
And
How
now I feel bad.
Amazing.
Oh my god, Michelle, why you do
Michelle?
this though?
You're going to be getting messages from me later on WhatsApp. On WhatsApp, I should.
Oh goodness. Thank you everyone for coming. Thank you everyone for playing. I hope it was okay.
It's great. Thank you very much for emceeing. Sorry, as it is for Monsterhearts.
Yeah.
You did a great
And,
job.
hey, folks, fucking done, Michelle.
Yeah,
It was
Michelle has
incredible.
only ever DM'd a game once before, and it was a thing for my birthday. So
Yeah. As your
System.
second DMing session, incredible.
Love it.
Guys, if you want to catch up on this show, it will be out on
Friday.
Next Friday.
It'll be out on Friday, next Friday. If you sort of like came halfway through and want to catch the beginning, if you want to catch the next episode of this, come back at the same time next week. So that's 7 p.m. GMT on Saturday for episode 2 of Monsterhearts 2 with Michelle being the MC. That was fucking great, Michelle.
It was so good. Also, Michelle, your usual Patreon, Feeling Trickster, Twitter, all that good stuff, Feeling Trickster. Have you got any commission slots for February still?
I think I'm closed for February.
Yeah, I think you're out already, which is
I'm afraid.
but to follow on Twitter if you want to take a
Not
look.
a good thing for
She
everyone
also
else.
has a T-shirt at the moment. She makes zero money on this. It's the funniest fucking thing in the world. It is fan art of Lord of the Rings she drew when she was 10 years old in 2001. She digitized and bought a T-shirt. It's not for profit, but it's hilarious. You've got until Monday.
I think Sunday.
Sunday, sorry. Yeah. Thank you very much, Dark Lambert, for hosting. Thank you very much, Bomholy, for subscribing and gifting a sub. Thank you very much, Poke Your Eyes Out, for hosting. And thank you very much, Skaywin, for raining us with a party of 2. Just one more non-Wicked Game shout-out.
Yes.
Friend of the show, Ursa Dice, is launching a Kickstarter game with limited run of their physical copies, but unlimited digital copies. I've popped a link to the Kickstarter in the chat. It is a very sad single-player game, and I mean sad as in like melancholy. It deals with like loneliness and the like finality of like life. It's called The Depths of This Forest. I think the basic premise is the queen of the forest is dying, and like you have to like kind of like address and deal with. It looks incredible. I'm very excited for it. It comes out on the 12th, I want to say, but you can follow the page by clicking through on that link. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining us. Join us again Wednesday for From the Ashes, and tomorrow we'll be doing a rerun of it for those of you who endured the Twitch tech problems, because we are haunted by a ghost of technology.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Peace out.